Published 5:46 Eastern Standard Time, the 16th of February 2018. Updated 8:34 Eastern Standard Time, the 16th of February 2018. Paul Pogba is a man under the spotlight. Some publications are linking the French midfielder with a summer transfer to Real Madrid amid speculation of discontent around his relationship with Manchester United manager José Mourinho. Here, Sportsmail assesses some of the key questions surrounding Pogba's form and his future at Old Trafford. Manchester United midfielder Paul Pogba has been linked with a summer move to Real Madrid. The answer to this surely depends upon who you ask. Pogba feels his best position is a free role within a midfield three. This would also require United to operate with a holding midfielder, Nemanja Matic, and an energetic midfielder with discipline, such as Ander Herrera. Such a system would, therefore, in theory, allow Pogba the freedom to roam and make maximum impact. However, Manchester United have a flurry of attacking midfield players and Mourinho is keen to involve individuals such as Anthony Martial, Alexis Sanchez, Marcus Rashford, Juan Mata and Jesse Lingard in a three behind Romelu Lukaku. Would Pogba flourish as part of a midfield three alongside Nemanja Matic and Ander Herrera? This therefore means Mourinho wants Pogba to play as one of a two-man central midfield, which demands greater positional discipline and arguably sacrificing some of his forward bursts. Mourinho has substituted Pogba in the past two Premier League away games shortly past the hour mark with United trailing in the game. Pogba was also dropped for the home victory over Huddersfield, with youngster Scott McTominay coming in. All three decisions felt like a statement of growing frustration by the manager as Pogba struggles to come to terms with the demands of his role in the team. The pair are reported to have held private discussions over his position but have diverging opinions. José Mourinho has substituted the Frenchman in the past two Premier League away games appearances, 26 goals, 3 assists, 10 average passes per game, 61.4 pass completion, 84.9% key passes per game, 1.6 dribbles per game, 2.4 tackles per game, 1.3. Both have a fair case. Pogba will argue he is a once-in-a-generation talent that should be fully indulged, but Mourinho needs a job doing for the team at times. Even the greats such as Paul Scholes and Steven Gerrard knew there were certain periods of certain games where restraint was required, and it is surprising that Pogba, having grown up in the United academy and then played at tactically conscious Juventus, has not developed greater in-game intelligence. Regardless, 18 months into his second stint at the club, it is certainly strange timing for the manager and player to realize there is a problem. It feels an excuse to say so. Sanchez is another attacking player with a free spirit, and there is only room for so many of those within one team. The question is whether you can have Pogba and Sanchez in high-pressure Premier League games without two central midfielders behind them to offer balance and control to United's game. After defeats by Tottenham and Newcastle, Mourinho may now be realizing this cannot be the answer, although we may expect the system to continue when United host the lesser lights at Old Trafford. Can United play Pogba and Alexis Sanchez in big games without two midfielders behind them? Former Liverpool great Graham Souness argued last week that Pogba is a player capable of great moments but not yet a great player overall, and it felt appropriate. Pogba has more yellow cards, 4, than goals, 3, this season and has not scored since November. That record must improve. Pogba will produce an outstanding pass or a super goal but does not yet possess the defining ability to control the tempo of a football match from midfield, as Michael Carrick and Paul Scholes always did, and he does not yet do enough to shape the key fixtures against United's rivals, particularly away from home. He is not alone in the United ranks in his big game timidity, but upcoming matches against Chelsea and Liverpool at Old Trafford feel crucial for Pogba to lay down a marker. Pogba cannot control the tempo of a game from midfield as the likes of Michael Carrick can. Pogba is the poster boy for Adidas, fronting up promotional campaigns and seemingly sporting different haircuts for every big game. Yet this is simply the reality these days for elite footballers. It can appear baffling, not only to supporters but also some players. Juan Mata said recently to Panenka magazine, "I see children now and many things surprise me. They ask me about my boots and why I don't dye my hair. Ander, why don't you talk to me about how to cross the ball, control it, the position of the body when I strike the ball?" Yet they don't mind because they can show off their boots and shirt and that's enough. Football is losing its essence. People talk about celebrations instead of goals. The Frenchman is at the heart of social groups with Jesse Lingard, C, and Marcus Rashford, R, yet Pogba is popular in the Old Trafford dressing room. He is at the heart of social groups with Lingard and Rashford. He had a crucial role in persuading Lukaku to join the club last summer, making overtures during the pair's holiday in Los Angeles, and he has appeared loyal and committed to Mourinho. This is the first sign of tension. Mino Raiola, his agent, will always be open to major transfers and likes to do at least 2 every year these days, but Pogba has a long-term deal at Old Trafford. He was the first major signing of the Mourinho era in a club record deal, and it is unthinkable that both parties would give up on one of the main cogs of the project so early. For now, Pogba is surely staying. But there is work to do if he is fulfill his vast potential. Pogba has a long-term deal at Old Trafford and was the first major signing of the Mourinho era.